Okay, why is Zoom messed up? That looks alright, I guess. There's Tony Wallow, Jeff Ryman, Chris Garrett, Kenny Witten. Good to see all you gentlemen in chat.
How's your mother, Ken?
Well, I want to wait. I only want to have to say what I have to say one time, Chris, so I'm going to wait until we get a few people in here. I'm not going to sit here for 4 or 5 hours and wait on people. It's not good. It's probably not. It's probably not going to be a very long stream tonight. There's Robert. There's Darren. Darren. Oh my gosh, Darren's up at 3:45 and he's got to work in the morning. Holy cow! Jeff says he's at baseball practice. Chris Garrett says, Ken. You guys can't top my granddaughter, though. When I called my son to tell him what was going on, my one granddaughter goes on her and she goes, Grandpa! It's kind of a thing we do. And that's what I needed at that time. So, can't believe Darren's there. You know what? He's probably just lurking in the background. He's probably sound asleep. Doesn't even know he's there.
Hello, Ken.
Hi, Alex. Again. Good to see Darren, though. As much fun as I make, it's good to see him. Robert texted me earlier today. Rick texted me earlier today. Hopefully Rick joins us. Yeah, I wished I could have recorded it. It was really cute because then the whole conversation was just like a pirate. I don't know what's gotten into her and don't really care, to be honest. It's how we communicate. So I'm kind of hoping until when Rick gets here, hopefully he'll be here pretty shortly. Let me let him know that I'm streaming. Is there any news on if Josh is going to join us or anything?
I just talked to him. I don't know if they're planning on coming in or not.
Okay. Was he complaining or was he asking you to do stuff? Or both?
He was asking me to do stuff. He's not complaining.
That's normal, is it not?
It's normal.
Yeah.
He told me, he didn't tell me that. He called me after we had talked or going to church. He said that Natasha's supposed to give him the papers tomorrow. When he gets the papers, he's gonna spread them, or Sunday or when he said he was going to get them. He said
Well, she's okay. Well, she's got to get them first, and I don't know that the group home's going to give them up. But we can talk about that once we end the stream or whatever. Some of that information, no one in the world knows what's going on, nor do they need to know what's going on. So Jeff said he's got baseball practice, I think. Yep, he says baseball practice.
See, it's been raining a lot out California, and looks like rain was moving in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Tim Soul actually posted something about the rain and the lightning strikes and everything else. So, I don't know. My day's been very, very... Jeff said light rain a while ago, so yeah. Probably out there dancing in the streets in Vegas if it's raining.
Yeah, my niece said the 3 years she's been there, she hadn't heard thunder since she left Georgia.
So it's been a bad day for news all the way around. I just found out tonight my cousin passed away Sunday. Somebody's got their YouTube not muted yet.
That was me.
Yeah, I kind of figured it might have been, but I wasn't going to name names. Well, okay. Sean, stop doing that. I need you to mute your YouTube before you come into the Zoom. Sean's going, what? So, I don't know if Rick's going to be there or not. I just sent him a message and let him know that I'm streaming. He'll probably show up in about 25 minutes or so. Oh, he's still uploading on his phone. Okay, cool. So he is watching. I'm going to go ahead and mute my camera, which is actually just shutting the camera off. I don't know why I call it muting, but that's what... You hit the wrong Zoom.
Yep.
That'd be funny. Okay. As you all know, my mom has had some health issues of late. And I think if you guys remember a week or so ago, I said she either had one or two things. She either had a seizure or a stroke. Well, it was confirmed today she did, in fact, have a stroke. And that's all that was elaborated on that from my sister. There's other issues going on, and even though the stroke is important, it doesn't have as much emphasis on everything else, if that makes sense. My mom has got something in her brain that cannot be removed and is not going to ever go away. It can't be treated. Well, it can be treated, but it can't be treated from what I understood. They're going to put her on a medicine that, here's a shock, it's either going to make her feel better or it's not. Really? No kidding. I didn't know that about medicine. And yes, I'm trying to make light of it because it's not a very good situation if I don't make light of it.
Who are you talking about?
My mom. They want to do a brain scan because they want to see what her brain activity is like. Although today, on all the tests she took, my sister said she did not even get 50% of them right. So, that is not good. And like I said the other night, I don't know if I told you guys or not, Lauren and I have dealt with this for a long time with other people, but when it's your family, it's a lot different. So I don't know how long we're going to stream for tonight. I'm probably going to go to the funeral. Yeah, she has an infection as well, Jeff. Although, again, that's... and I don't want to downplay that at all, but whatever this other thing is that's going on, and I know my camera's off so you guys can't see me put my hand above my head, it's the more pressing of the thing. The doctor did say that if the medicine doesn't work, he's okay with her having hallucinations, providing they're pleasant hallucinations. And if you think about that, right now she's just seeing people and animals and butterflies and good things, and the doctor said that's okay. He said the concern becomes when she starts seeing bad things. So she no longer can drive the car. The doctor told her today, you cannot cook, you cannot drive the car, and if at all possible, he wants someone to be with her 24 hours a day. So that, me going over like I've been going over, is probably going to be happening more frequently, so to speak. Now, there's some things that are planned for the next month that we've got to make arrangements to get mom taken care of, or we got to cancel a lot of plans, which is fine. We're good with that. But we're also trying to work something out to where plans don't have to be canceled. She was in good spirits until going home. And then my sister said she started attacking the dashboard because she said the dashboard was attacking her. So the good hallucinations didn't last very long. It's,
What's her name?
my mom's name's Carolyn.
I won't remember that, but I'm sure my wife will.
That's okay, Bill. I don't remember names either. Horrible with names.
I was going to try and put her on the toilet for the coat.
Well, thank you. And then, it's crazy that while they're at the hospital for this, my one aunt calls my mom to tell her that my cousin passed away on Sunday. He had a heart attack. We're the same age. So, it has not been...
Hey, Tim, if you would have to be the month man, the weather on the trailer to make it happen now.
Looks like Ken had to mute.
Okay?
Ken's on mute. He must have,
I think you know me now.
he's on a phone call probably.
No, I'm not on the call.
Maybe.
Hey, babe. Come in here and talk to these guys a minute, please. Because I can't right now. Just come here and talk to him for a minute. I wonder why I can't. Here. Just talk to him for a minute. See right here. Look in that camera right there.
Where's the camera?
It's right.
Oh, that camera. Okay, I'm a replacement. I'm so sorry. What's wrong with you?
Just talk to him for me. There. Yeah,
Okay.
You gotta sit up so we can see you.
All right. He's emotional right now, so bear with me for a quick minute. I don't know what's going on, but well, anyways, let's pause for a little bit because I don't know, he's kind of emotional right now. He's teary-eyed right now, so maybe we can just, well, you know what? Because how's everybody tonight? I mean, night here. Does anybody have a day today? Hey, Alex, how are you? I cannot hear you.
I'm sorry, I was
Oh, there
muted.
you go.
I'm doing all right.
Oh, you're good today. Is it hot today there in
It was.
is it?
It was. It's like for the next. It's like 100 degrees.
Man,
Well,
you're 100
I was
today?
outside pretty much.
Good Lord. You're 100 today. I mean, you beat us. We are only 90 something.
No,
Man.
today the high was 97.
Well,
Tomorrow
you still beat us. I think it's more
is
than
98.
Yeah.
Friday is 98, and Saturday is 102.
Oh, good Lord, 102. My goodness. You better stock that refrigerator with lots of drinks. Maybe put in the freezer to make it really, really icy. Good to drink. Yep. Okay, so what's in here for tonight? You know what? It's hard to talk to you guys because I don't know what's his. Oh, it's daytime there, Darren, huh? 3 in the morning? Oh, okay. So it's like a good morning thing there. So, are you okay now? All right, he's coming. What are you putting? I'm wearing my dark glasses at
They
night.
can't see but your forehead. Get up. You're a horrible co-host. Man, I'll get the neighbor
I
over here
am-
next time.
I am 6'4" in height, so you know.
You're what?
I am 6'4" in height. That's why.
Yeah.
Yep. See, look at this. I wear my dark glasses at night.
It's because I'm getting ready to play poker. And I don't want him to be able to read my eyes. You should have stood up. Oh, by the way, you're real supportive. Oh, he's real emotional right now. I don't know why. Really? Women.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Uh,
What I miss? Somebody fill me and give me the 30-second version.
I don't know if you heard me. I don't know if you heard me, Tim, but I asked you to, when you get a chance, ask me your mom's name.
I will. So, somebody's watching TV. I see Sean's with us. Has anyone else tried to join? Because I forgot to make Alex the co-host.
No.
Okay. There is photo.
I don't think we could see it if they did try to join.
You would if I made you co-host, but you would have heard the ding. If somebody joins, you'll hear the ding. I always keep that set up so that when someone joins, it goes ding ding.
Well,
And,
I mean, if nobody's if you're
Right.
if you haven't assigned a co-host, none of us would
No.
know that.
well, you would hear it, yes, but you wouldn't be able to let them in.
No, we wouldn't hear it until after you let them in.
Really?
Till after, if none of us are co-hosts, we won't hear the ding until after you press the admit button.
Oh, so when someone joins into the waiting room, only I hear it?
Correct.
Oh, isn't that special? That's crazy. So there has to be okay, so I'm going to have to designate a co-host pretty much every night then. In case I have to walk away. That's what it sounds like. Did you get your music done you were working on earlier today?
Yes.
Good.
I still got one more to do. The other lady that I've been holding on to these tapes for like several months because she was supposed to pick them up a long time ago, and she said she was going to come in 2 weeks, and 2 weeks she was gone, and she never did. So, but that worked out good because I was able to do them and I'll get money out of her. She came and picked it up before I wouldn't have got any money.
Okay, good. Yeah, you were mentioning earlier today you were going to make some good money. So that's cool.
So yeah, I'm sitting here with these CDs. She's supposed to come by tomorrow. But one lady's supposed to come by tomorrow, pick them up, and
Rick asked, is home health care available or possible? It is, and that might be a route that we decide to take. What we're looking at doing right now is where my brother, my sister-in-law, and Lorna work, and my niece for that matter, they have what they call a, I can't remember the official name of it, but anyway, you can go there and stay 1 day, 2 days, a week. You're not considered a true resident, but you get to have the facilities amenities, so to speak, and we're looking into that. My biggest fear of that is my mom is going to anticipate that is they're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to put me in a home, which we know is not going to happen. And we've already, reassured her that's not going to happen. But because of some of these plans that are made, it's either we're going to have to move in with her for that time period, or she's going to have to do this, or plans are going to be canceled. And we're fine. Lauren and I are fine with moving in with her. The streak will end. I will tell you that right now, unless I give it to Alex to do for me. And I'm not so sure that that's legitimately considered, the streak for me, so to speak.
Hey, Tim, I have a question.
I've got an answer.
You got an extra bedroom, do you not?
Pardon?
You have an extra bedroom, do you not?
We do. We actually do. It's my studio. We do have an extra bedroom, so to speak.
Could your mom move in with you over there?
It's a possibility, but we want to keep her in her environment where she's the most comfortable at. It's her house. She's lived in that house since 1992, so she's comfortable in that house. She knows her way around. I mean, not like it's a mansion or anything, but this would be a new environment for her. And with the way things are with her right now, the less confusion we can have around her, the better off things are going to be.
No, it's an idea.
Oh no, it's a good idea, Josh, and we've discussed that as well. And you know, if it comes down to it, sure, I'll move my mom in here. I'll move my studio over into that other bedroom, and or even out on the porch or whatever. But she's not ever going in a nursing home. The thing that we're looking at doing is basically like an adult daycare, except it's 24 hours a day. And Lorna works there, my brother works there, and my daughter-in-law, my sister-in-law works there. So she'll have familiar people seeing her, and I'll be down there practically all the time as well. It's hard to read these texts when you got sunglasses on.
I'm probably going to be using all of it before I put it on tablet.
Yeah.
Use control and the plus, it'll make the text bigger. Like that.
Yeah, I think it could be about a foot in size right now, Greg, and I'd still have issues reading it.
Yeah, why you got sunglasses?
You don't want to see how red my eyes are.
Oh, okay.
And it's not from drug usage either. So, I got to uphold my image, you know? Did you guys see where Saragusa, the football player, passed away today? He was 55 years old.
I saw that.
Guy from Purdue University, young star out of there, died. Kid from Houston died. It's rough. It is rough. So let's get on a different subject if we can, please. I would appreciate that. My mom is still going to go on the camping trip. Of course, I said that and I keep going. She is going to go on the camping trip. We don't know what the drug is yet. The doctor told her he wants to try this. And I don't want to make it sound like I'm making light or fun of it, but he said it's either going to cure, or it's not going to cure. It's not curable. It's going to make things better, or it's going to make things horribly worse. And then they said if it makes things horribly worse, we'll just take her off of it. So once we find out what the drug is, we'll research it and go from there. They asked her today to start at 100. They were going to give her a number to subtract, and they wanted her to give her an answer. And my mom said, okay. And the lady said, okay, I want you to subtract 7. And after about 5 minutes, my mom said, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. It hit my sister pretty hard, too. Because, again, Lorna's been around it. Joanne and Kevin are around it every day. I've been around it. I've been out of the game for a while. And please don't misunderstand me. It's not a game. I've just been out of it, and that's how I refer to it. But she hasn't been around it. And I think today, when the doctor was telling her all these not so positive things, it weighed too heavy on her shoulders. So, and I got to go to a funeral tomorrow. So, my cousins, he was the same age as I am. He died Sunday of a heart attack, and we just found out about it today. So, out of respect to the family, I will go to the funeral.
I woke up this morning, got an email from YouTube saying that my email had a copyright violation.
You got an email telling you had a copyright violation?
Yeah.
I've never gotten an email.
It was probably because it was a copyright strike.
Oh.
It was probably that driving video that girl had the music playing.
Well, yeah,
We got two driving videos
right.
I told you he would get a violation.
Yes, he
You
did.
really hear the music too.
Yeah, right.
The second part of the video.
Yes, you do have control over that, Josh. You can mute your microphone if you're watching it from your phone or from your tablet. You can go in on the bottom. There's an option. There's 3 little dots in the bottom right-hand corner. You can click that, and it will give you an option to mute the microphone.
Yeah, but I don't
That's what I do.
So-
If I'm screaming in the car, my mom's got the radio, I immediately mute the microphone.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that because I kind of like having the microphone on because I want to acknowledge people in chat.
But then I'll do that. But if we're I won't. I'll mute it, but as soon as they get out and go in the store or something, I'll mute it.
Yeah. So I got a question, Josh. Do you still have the email or did you delete it?
I still have it.
Do you mind sharing your screen and sharing that email with us? I'm curious as to what it says. I've never gotten an email from YouTube.
I was talking about it.
I got an email from YouTube the other day telling me I got a free preview.
Now that I would like to get. Hi, Jim. How's the heel?
No real change. It's it comes and goes.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he's getting on his bed to share an email, but yeah, Sean, go ahead.
I looked on your channel and I had that Craig, Hunter guy. That guy's funny.
Craig the Hunter, yeah, he is very funny. He is I like watching Craig. He's, out of all the crazies I watch, he's the least crazy. Pretty smart guy, pretty talented guy too. Yes. Next question, please. Okay.
You did not put out the trash yet?
What's the question?
You did not put the trash out yet?
Can you say that in English? I'm not quite understanding you. I'll take care of
You
it.
need your ears checked.
I need my hairs checked. My hair's fine. I combed it
You
today.
need a spoon.
I'll take care of it.
See,
I will take care of it.
okay. Are you sure it gets thrown out in the trash?
You want me to do it right now? Do you want to co-host again?
No.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Did Josh comb his hair?
Chris, think about what you just asked.
No. He'll never come this hair. He don't ever get it. Won't ever get it cut either.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Photo Mix Media. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, and Rick. Thank you very much. It's appreciated.
I'm gonna feel like Green to tell you guys that, you know.
Yes, please. I don't mind. That's fine. I just want to see it. I'm curious.
I don't remember how to do it.
So oddly enough, today, 241 in a row. My subscribers is 141, and my views on the golf is 1,241. I should go buy a lottery ticket. There were a couple other tests they did today, and I guess from what my sister said, it was not good at all. So we're looking at a blank screen, Josh.
Hold on.
Why's your dumb ass sharing the tablet, not the computer?
Oh, okay. So as a result, it's neither a strike nor a notification. What countries is it being blocked in? Russia. Oh, darn it! You can't play your videos in Russia no more. That's. I know you were looking forward to broadcasting in Russia.
Please don't keep me on ground.
Yeah. Yes. See.
Adam, ask him that again. What did you ask?
Why are you sharing?
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. Ah! The question was, what did you say?
I got another one too.
You got another one? Yeah, the same. It's the same one. Oh, now you've been banned in Belarus. Welcome to the club. I've never gotten an email though. I get it in the studio.
You probably got an email you just haven't noticed, or it's been under some category that you never look at.
Well, it would come under my social category, and I always look at social every morning, and I delete everything.
Yeah, that's what I woke up to today.
Yeah, you're fine. That's nothing. Consider it a badge of honor. You've pissed somebody off in Russia and Belarus, and you probably mispronounced that one word, and they're real picky about that stuff now. You gotta get it right.
I got a copyright claim on one of my gaming videos I did because Dame Lazar got in there and started playing the Pokemon theme song.
And that's when they be so offensive.
Yeah, I find it's kind of odd that they can pick up on that little stuff like that just for a few brief seconds. So like right now on my social, I've got one notification that says I'm live, which I know that. So I delete that immediately.
But I was actually going to make a backup channel on Facebook to have to take my YouTube channel down.
Ah, you're a long ways away from that. I wouldn't even give that a consideration, Josh. You're so many years away from that having that happen. Now watch tomorrow he'll lose his channel.
Here we go again.
You know what else? You know what else really dumb he asked me the other day? He asked me if he needed a UPS on his computer.
That's like a power supply backup.
Yeah.
With a battery in it.
That's 1,000. That's heavier than your actual computer probably. So you'll be complaining about how you're not able to get it out of the box and plug it in.
Yeah.
You have a lot of power outages there, Josh?
No, but when I was back in Greenwood, we did.
Where do you live now?
When I lived back in Greenwood, I did.
No, I know. Where do you live now?
In Monroeville.
Okay. So do you have a lot of power outages in Monroeville?
No.
Then don't worry about it.
I've had 2 in 3 years.
Well, ironically, we've had the power go out. Not today, it didn't go out yet. Hold on. Yesterday and the day before, the power went out 2 days in a row, but not today so far. Watch, poof, it'll go out. Be just my luck. Now, the first day it went out, and this is mind-boggling to me, the computer came back on by itself. Nearly an impossibility because if the power goes out, you have to hit the power button. You got to turn the computer on by pressing the button to turn it on. Now, I know the power went out because all the clocks in the house that are run by electricity were blinking, indicating the power had gone out. All the screens were out, indicating the power had gone out. But the computer was still running. When I turned the monitors on, I hit the space bar. I was at my login screen. So, if anybody can figure...
It's because of the surge protector probably that you got your computer plugged into, and it probably the power probably wasn't out for very long, so that
Okay.
It might be sitting in a pause for it to come back on at the
yeah, it might be that too.
Okay.
I've got some Dell computers do that. Like when the power goes out, they turn right back on. And they're plugged into
No,
the wall.
they don't. They do it automatic. All Dell computers do that. It's when you plug the power cable in power supply, it does an automatic power supply test or something. So it turns on.
No, Alex, the power went out.
So the second
It
day...
was still plugged into the wall, and the power went out. When the power came back on, it turned right back on.
Well, then that's a setting in the BIOS. I had to set our firewall. Our firewall we had at college was set up on one of the Dell duplex computers, and I had to set that to automatically turn back on when the power was on. Because if I didn't, we wouldn't have no internet with them.
So the
I'm a lucky guy because lately the internet's been going out, but every time it turns back on, it's a little bit faster every time. Now I'm up to like 150. When I started at like 50, now I'm at 150. So every time it goes out, it gives me 20, 10, 15, 20 more Mbps once it turns back on.
Johnny, did you send any like ISP technicians out, any of their vehicles or anything?
No, the accountant calls the thing and they say, oh, it's an outage. or they go over there working on it, it'll be back on at a certain time, and it comes back on, and it's faster. I run a speed test, and it's faster. So I don't know.
I got another copyright thing too.
Oh, I better go check mine now. You guys got me worried.
Yeah, as soon as I heard what's going on there, I just checked mine.
Hey, Alex.
It's amazing. I have to. It's amazing that I have to keep doing this. It just pisses me off.
Yeah.
I pull this music from YouTube channels that specifically say non-copyrighted, free to use music.
Yep, I do that too. And then you get a notification, don't you?
And then, well, it took a few days for it to show up, apparently, because I don't think I haven't checked it in the last 2 or 3 days. But
What do you need music here?
And I gotta tell you, this time I remembered the particular channel that I got it from, and when I turned in the dispute for the claim, I included the channel.
Good.
Alex.
Yeah. Now, what'd you say, Alex? Somebody's here?
What's that?
I thought Alex said somebody was here.
No, I was calling Alex because I had a what?
Oh.
It's a shocker.
Yeah. I'm back to June 4th.
How can these DJs be playing copyrighted music and they can just be a DJ on YouTube or Twitch and they can get away with playing all this copyrighted music, and then when we go to play it, we get a, oh sorry, we're on.
I tell you
I
why.
almost said the F word. But I
Tell you why I think they need gone. I think it's because if you watch a lot of, if you look at some people's videos, they'll have credits for the actual music where they actually got the music from in the description of the video. If you don't have that, they're liable to flag it. But if you have that, they shouldn't flag it.
My last copyright claim was on April 25th, and it was on my fish channel, and it was for the music that I got from the free, copyright-free place, and it's Elite Alliance Music that is the ones filing the claim.
You put that info down in the description though, Ken.
And then the one before that was on the 23rd, which was Earth Day, and let's see what that one's about. That is also from Elite Alliance Music, and I believe, no, that's on this channel, so that's two from the same one, and that's from the music from what used to be the intro. And then on the 21st, I got one, which is going to be the same one for the intro. And it is Elite Alliance Music, and it is the intro. So yeah, I had a pretty good streak going there for a minute. So that's why there's no music on the intro yet, and you guys don't want me to record any of my stuff. Here's another one, Elite Alliance. So yeah, been a while, but I'm not immune to them. Oh, by the way, 1,242. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you watching that for me.
Hold on.
The golf.
Now we'll see. We'll see how soon this one gets resolved, and if anything. The first one I got resolved like within, I'm going to say, 8 hours. And there hasn't been anything since on that particular video that was flagged. We'll see if this one goes the same way.
Hey, Alex.
Keep us informed. I'm interested in knowing what happens.
I heard Twitch is more lenient with those too. I heard Twitch is more lenient with not giving you a copyright strike. I heard YouTube is the worst.
I thought you got kicked off Twitch, though.
Yeah, but that wasn't for playing music.
What'd you get kicked off of Twitch for?
They said that what the computer stuff I was doing was not right, or something. I don't know. I don't even have that email anymore. But there's tons of YouTubers doing what I was doing. I mean, a bunch of Twitch streamers doing what I was doing, and they're still on Twitch. But
Yeah, I question sometimes. You see people playing concerts and music and albums, and for the next hour we're going to listen to Heart, and here's Barracuda, and you know how they get away with that, I don't know. Just
Do they list the name of the song and the artist in the description?
Greg, I don't know. Next time I listen to one, I'll pay specific attention to see if they're doing that.
This streamer that I watch, BB Jess, she plays non-copyrighted music off of Spotify. She plays a lot of music off Spotify, like remix songs and stuff that are not copyrighted.
It's interesting to say the least. Very interesting.
Twitch is getting more difficult now because now you have to run 3 minutes worth of ads every hour if you want to get paid. If you want to get paid and stuff, so yeah.
What's Twitch's requirements to get paid?
I thought we went through this already.
I'm an old man.
That's an understatement.
All those in favor?
I
See, I don't even have to pose the question anymore.
Josh, don't count.
You're not quite as good as my granddaughter, but you're close. I would have really liked to have seen that on FaceTime because I can just imagine the facial expressions that went with that when she did that.
So, what was your question, Josh?
The stuff on that external hard drive, did I delete it?
The one that Jeff sent you?
Yeah.
Jeff sent data on the drive he sent you, or did you do a backup already?
No, I didn't do a backup already.
You might want to ask Jeff if he needs that stuff before you delete it.
I'm not the one to get off, so I'm gonna.
All right, well, that's fine. Good night, Natasha. Jeff will be back in a little bit. He was headed to In-N-Out to get some dinner. But I would ask him if it's stuff that he needs before you delete it. Probably isn't, but just courtesy, ask him. What, who's playing in the submarine? I told you guys stop playing in the submarine.
Josh.
Yeah, I booked it, but I didn't have my mic muted.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Yeah.
I love looking through my spam filter every so often. It amuses me. It's like, do people actually fall for this crap?
Oh yeah,
Well, apparently they must, otherwise they would send it down.
Yeah, I seen one yesterday. The guy took the text and he inverted it upside down and wrote it backwards. And in the message was, if you can read this and reply with this in the reply, you will get $3,900 to pay your bills. Blah blah blah. I replied, scam.
Well, I don't reply. First of all, everything goes into the spam filter that's online. I don't see most of it. At least not on my email client. I don't ever see it. But it just amuses me, some of these things that they seem to think actually work.
Yeah. Well, it had to have worked at some point in time, or they wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it just takes the one person that does it, and
the ones that always amuse, the ones that used to amuse me all the time, don't so much anymore, is the alerts from Norton and McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
Now those amused me for the longest time simply because I've never used either one of those things.
Right.
Ken?
Yes.
So, how to make money as a Twitch affiliate? You have to have a minimum of 500 total broadcast minutes. You have to have 7 different broadcast days, an average of 3 concurrent views or more and at least 50 followers. So it's way better than YouTube.
Well, I wouldn't say.
Requirements are certainly less.
Yeah,
that's
the
for
requirements are real minimal. I wonder what it pays. And no, I'm not going to Twitch ever. Not even going to experiment with it.
Oh, come on. Why not?
You get a cell phone, I go to Twitch.
Ooh.
Whoa! The challenge has been made.
Between 3,000 and 5,000 per month by playing 40 hours per week, more average streamers will get more than roughly 250 in ad revenue per 100 subscribers, or 350 per 1,000 views to start earning money on Twitch.
40 hours?
40 hours per week, yeah.
Get the hell out of here. It's a full-time freaking job.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Even when I was working a full-time job, I didn't want to work a full-time job. Get the hell out of here.
I don't know that it pays that well either. From what research I've done, unfortunately, YouTube pays the best by the numbers. And again, I don't.
Have a higher level.
Well, sure. I mean, that's why they can say you have to have 1,000 subscribers.
Right. Oh, I love this Facebook notification. Somebody tried to log into your account. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I like watching that scammer payback guy. That dude's good at shutting call centers down and deleting files off their computers.
Him and Jim Browning are both really good.
Was Jim Browning the one that?
They use AnyDesk to delete their files off the scammer's computers. They click the button that says "Do not let them see what you're doing" and stuff, and they click it to where it will disable them from using their mouse, and they delete like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of files off the scammer's computers.
And just like I do with Josh.
Yeah,
I was going to tell you.
basically.
I know he's listening, so you can't do it. He's got those Zoom shortcuts. I was going to tell you to rename them. Swap the ones for Ken and Doug. Once you click on it, I open the wrong one.
He did that already tonight. There's no need to switch it up.
Thing about Josh, you can tell him something one day, and the next day when he calls me, he'll completely forget. So would be no benefit to me to do something like that.
No, you're just doubling your workload.
You know what's good about Twitch too? They let you smoke weed and do drugs on there too. There's this one girl I watched that lives, I think, in California. She smoked bombs and smoked these big joints like this big, and invites all her friends over. And they just smoke away.
So they have a virtual party smoking weed, and because you sure aren't you're not gonna get a contact high out of that, I don't think.
I bet if you do that on YouTube, you'll get kicked off.
Oh, I don't know. Not gonna try it. Just
Yeah.
everything's good right now where it's sitting.
Well, that one guy, Robert, shares, that one Linux guy that Robert shares us all, he has his own stuff. He got tired of switching to it. His own, he has his own server.
Yep. He does it that. Robert's on the Zoom and chat room.
I've seen a lot of people doing YouTube videos how they're leaving Twitch to come to YouTube because YouTube treats them better than Twitch.
Well, if you can have 1,000 people follow you over and be your sub, sure. But if you only have, let's say, 50, 60 people, and you're gonna come over here and think you're gonna jump to 1,000 right away, I'm not seeing that happening.
Hi, Rick.
Hello. Of course you would, Josh.
I got a question for you, Rick.
Yeah, might have an answer.
That in the video, that you're not supposed to turn the air conditioner on and off like you did in your video. Why is that?
Well, in my computer, the way our electricity was cycling on and off, and was doing it within seconds, I was afraid it was going to blow up my power supply, so I unplugged everything.
Okay.
It was just on, off, and I wasn't going to have my computer suffer through that, so I unplugged them.
Okay.
So I just saw a thing on my newsfeed where the dad is using his daughter to do a Girl Scout scam. That's messed up.
So your power was coming on, going off, coming on, going off. That's weird.
Yeah, that's our. Well, we have a generator, and I think the generator was trying to kick on, and that only runs the hallway lights. It has nothing to do with the apartment. But yeah, the lights turned on, turned off, and I said I just reached over there and unplugged it. Okay, that's all. It kept doing that.
I unplugged the modem and router too, but it could knock the damn hood up.
Yeah, I did. I unplugged everything, and then I was in pitch black for about 2 hours. The only reason why I have my stuff hooked up to a battery backup is because I have client files on my computer, so I can't get them deleted.
So Zoom is able to see this. I'll figure out a way to get it over to YouTube in a minute, but that's Mom. She's getting ready to go camping, which is good. I mean, it really is good that I think getting her out of the house is going to be a very good experience for her, because that way she's out in nature and the fresh air and whatnot, and not just sitting in her chair and glued to the television. I guess she's all packed and ready to go. And as you see right there in the lower right hand corner, she's got a glass of water with a straw in it because she can no longer drink water, which I don't quite fully understand that.
What is it? She can't swallow anymore, or?
No, it was explained to me, and it didn't make no sense, because my first question was, okay, when she drinks through the straw, she's going to actually intake more water than she will if she's drinking the water.
Maybe she needs to thick water.
No, we're not thickening the water yet, or her foods. It's just the way that it was explained is they want her to drink with a straw. I'm not a doctor. Damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. So you got to go with what they tell you. And
My doctor's not a bricklayer.
And my brother and I convinced my sister today, just shy of, if she wants to drive a vehicle, whatever she wants at 84 years old, let her have it. She deserves it. If she wants an ice cream cone, get her an ice cream cone, for God's sake. You know? Don't be the, well, you know, Mom, that's not good for you.
That's what my mom did with Jim in the final months of him someone dying. The doctors told him if he wants to have ice cream or whatever, let him have it.
Exactly, let him have
He's
it.
got much time left, so let him enjoy it.
Exactly. I mean, you're right. And we're all going camping next. Well, we're not. We're going for 2 days, but my brother, his wife, Lauren, and I, we're going next week. So I'll figure out a way to keep the streak going one way or the other, even if I have to have Alex or Greg or Rick or somebody host a show or here and
It
there.
sounds like everybody's gonna go have fun without me. Because even my mom's going to Florida for like a week, and she ain't taking me. It's gonna be a girls only trip.
Do you like to camp?
As long as there's internet and electricity. I really don't care what.
And that's not leaving the house.
Alex. As long as there's internet.
Yeah.
Do you like to fish? Oh wait, there's got to be internet and electricity.
Alex, you haven't,
So he doesn't have to go outside.
Alex, you haven't been real camping. I have been real camping.
I have seen it on TV, and that's close enough.
I doubt that, Josh. I would love to see your definition of real camping.
Real camping is going up where there's no Wi-Fi, going up where there's no internet, going up where there's no bathroom, and you have to use sleep in one tent, and you don't have a bed to sleep on. You have to sleep on a cot.
Sounds like the army. Jesus. You'll never get my wife to do camping. There's no room service. That's right.
I know a few parks in Georgia in the mountains that probably don't have Wi-Fi.
My wife and I were having a discussion last year tonight. Almost actually here. Question. How many times do you guys go out to dinner and order chicken? And it comes with a leg. Do you eat it with your hand or with a fork?
Depends on if it's barbecued or not.
Either way.
In a sit-down restaurant or like a KFC type deal?
No, definitely sit down. But definitely not KFC.
Well.
We might meet the boss. You know, that kind of restaurant.
Oh, well, that's clearly you're going to eat that with a knife and fork.
Right. I've seen people eat the lamb chop with fingers. Like, no, I don't think so. I've actually seen a lady cut a banana.
That's the best way to eat it. That's the best way to eat it.
Yeah, but if you're meeting the boss or potential boss, you probably want to show a little bit of couth.
Yeah, you get the barbecue sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me about this job offer. Hold on a minute.
Shake your hand and get it all over him.
Yeah, really. Let me shake your hand. You wipe it off on your pants. Oh, mercy.
You get it all in your beer, that's you save it for later.
You get on your bike and fall over.
If you make a mess with it, that's how you know it's good.
That's what she said. I'm gonna slap you. She said that too.
Oh,
Yeah, my
mercy.
response, don't threaten me with a good time.
So, Alex, you would go camping as long as there's the internet and power.
Actually, when I used to go to Camp Alder's days, Little Rock for camp for people with disabilities,
Right.
there was a power, of course, and they had nice cabins with nice rolling showers and all that kind of stuff. But one thing we didn't have, one thing they didn't allow was for us to have cell phones and tablets and internet. So that's when I would go on summer camp there for a week. That's the longest I've ever went without internet at all.
How did you survive?
Oh, I went a long time without internet when I was younger. Must have been down there 15 years.
You know why you did that? Because internet didn't exist. You didn't.
Oh shit, that's funny. You know, I think I knew that.
Wait, I thought Al Gore invented the internet back in the 1950s.
Yeah. Who invented Al Gore in the 60s? Billy Clinton did.
Yeah,
And Monica
exactly.
Lewinsky.
Get my dates confused.
Dickie Gooey and have a fun at Bill's house.
There's Jose. Good evening, Jose. Good evening to anyone else I may or may not have said good evening to as you came in the room. Not all together here tonight. Ugh. Had to really stop to think when I was editing the thing what day it was. And that's not a joke. I literally had to sit here and go, okay, wait a minute. Today is, oh yeah, it's Wednesday.
I go through that confusion every morning I wake up. I'm trying to figure out what day is it. Sunday, Monday? No, it's
Days.
every morning I go through that because I forget what day it is.
As long as you wake up, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true.
Greetings, homies.
Homie, what's up? You in a casino tonight?
Nope.
Do you ever gamble when you go to the casinos, or you just go for the environment and the drinks?
For the environment and drinks.
He goes to Detroit casinos, he's gambling every time he walks in the door. You know, we were talking about that pedal bar last night. It was last night. You remember, Ken? The pedal bar?
The pedal bar, right? Yep.
I have a quick question. Who the hell came up with that? And why would you get on it? Because when you get drunk and halfway through stop pedaling, and I'm being serious.
Yeah, because I very seriously doubt they have you can only have 2 drink limit type of deal, so you could potentially drink too much, and yeah, you would stop pedaling, and I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
You were here last night, I think it was last night, Jim. They have one of those pedal bar bikes where I don't know if you know where it is. You get around it, you drink, and you pedal all around town. And it's part of a bar. The girl fell off and got ran over by a car. It wasn't the bike, I thought. It was a car that ran her over.
Well, yeah, that would be a little more serious.
Well, yeah, well, they were going down, the road, and when she fell off, she actually rolled into the other lane. So when she did a bike, she fell completely off the thing, and got hit by a car.
Was she killed?
No. Maybe.
Well, we better sue the road then. Doggone it, she shouldn't have rolled in that other lane. It's the road's fault.
Her clothes, if she didn't get her clothes on, they might roll the other way. Maybe a rubber belt or something.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I don't have a motorcycle, because I'd be so afraid of Lorna falling asleep and falling off, and if I tire to me, then I'm going to fall off, so it's just better not to have a motorcycle.
Well, I've had motorcycles. I'm not afraid of motorcycles. Up in the woods, on a little not woods trail, but desert. But around here, I've had hit my bumper in my car.
Rolling you down my eyes.
I mean, if you're gonna hit the bumper in my car, you're gonna hit the bumper of my motorcycle just as easy.
True.
And I mean, I've had dents when I'm like,
Who are you saying hi, Mom, to, Josh?
My mom's not anywhere around, Josh.
Right, and I...
Oh, that's why I thought I need to have my eyes shut. I thought I told his mom.
Are you drinking soda tonight? Did they give you some soda back?
Was that?
Are you drinking soda tonight? Did they give you soda?
No, someone drank my last beer.
were you drinking was it a round plastic bottle and it says 85% on it? Don't drink that. That's not soda.
Did you get my email?
Who? There's only 12 of us in here. Who are you asking?
You.
Oh, an email. Let me go look. I have no clue.
It was about a game that was coming out.
I got a text message from you today about a game that was coming up, but not an email. I don't have any new emails. But I did get a text message for something from 1995, I think.
Yeah, that might be it. I thought I sent it an email.
No, that was in a text message. With the YouTube link?
Yeah.
Yep, that was a text message.
This girl better not drink this. What the?
My last email I got was 10:15. That was from BH Ringer, and I was really relieved to hear from him.
And then the president,
But wait a minute, I did get an email from you.
I thought so.
But I also got it in a text message. I do not understand that. From Mikey Yeldley or something like that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting.
I think it was you and Alex, but I thought you and Alex might find it interesting.
It was interesting. We'll give you credit for that. It was interesting.
I didn't send it to Jim, but I didn't think Jim would like it.
I don't know if he likes old stuff like that or not.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your answer.
That's why his wife's 28.
Like, what's his name used to say? There's your sign.
Yeah, I love that. Pulled into a gas station. Swear to God, guy said to me, "I go for that?" Nope. I was riding along, the other three just spelled right up on me. Here's your sign.
Hey, Jim, what you sipping on?
Some
Chardonnay.
white wine. Just some white wine. I'm trying to finish off a box of wine.
Boone's Farm.
I did.
No, God, no. My days of Boone's Farm are long behind me.
Well, at least you know what it is. Oh my gosh. How many people here remember Boone's Farm?
I like some of those. How about Ripple wine?
Oh gosh.
Spanish Evans.
Yeah.
Nice. Kosher wine's good.
And I like your shirt today, Jim.
Yeah, I've had it around before.
I told my wife, what's it say?
It says.
Race from the 60s. She hugged me. Gotcha.
Yes.
Why'd she hug me?
You can let your stomach out now.
Oh, trust me, it's already out.
Oh.
You don't want me to turn sideways, trust me.
So I've got a T-shirt on tonight that says Army ROTC. I've only had it for, I don't know, 4 years now. And Mrs. K tonight goes, "You were in Army ROTC?" I'm like, "No, it's just a T-shirt." "Really? When did you get that T-shirt?" I'm like, 4 years ago. She goes, "Really?" That's when I turned around and walked out of the room. So
Well, my dad's going to be joining Stream Friday on his computer.
Yep, you did mention that. And tomorrow night, Doug Betts is going to join us. It will start promptly at 10 my time, 7 in the East, whatever the time is in between for Alex and everybody else. Rick, Sean, Alex, Robert.
You mean 7 in the West?
Who said that?
Me.
The waiting room candidate.
No. He's absolutely correct. You said first you said 10 p.m. my time, then you said 7 in the East. He's absolutely correct.
7 East, West. You got, okay. Been a rough day.
No, I, as much as I enjoy having you put him in the waiting room, I'm not going to let you do that to him if he's correct.
That's why he,
Oh, now we got criteria. Okay.
Come on, Jim, let me have some fun.
That's why you're not co-host, Josh, because you would put him in there. Tony voted twice. He says aye.
that's why you call Alex the professor, because he's smarter than all of us.
No, the reason we call Alex a professor is he applied for a job at where he went to school, and we were all really hoping he got it. And I asked him one night, were we going to have to start calling him the professor? And it's kind of stuck since then.
But you are right, John. I probably do know more than most of these older people here.
Oh, I wouldn't test that young.
Now, see, that one qualifies.
All those in favor?
See, now I tried, but now you went and you got to screw it up.
All those in favor?
The two books.
Oh, you love the block.
Hey, Alex, the two books I've written.
All those opposed?
College.
One was programming RPG, look it up. The other was flow charting. So I'll try to do that so we can send it to you.
I haven't put him there in a couple days. I'll just throw him over there for a minute. Of course, he's getting ready for bed, so we won't get to see the big grin on his face when I bring him back. And he'll sit there until I let him back, unlike some people we know, Josh, that get mad and leave because they don't understand the joke. But I'm not mentioning names, Josh, at all.
Josh is making all kinds of noises. I hope he doesn't die on this thing.
Well, let's hope not. Yeah, that'd be horrible.
All kinds of noises.
I mean, man, that'd probably be my highest rated video, but I mean, that'd be horrible. Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
If you do happen to die tonight while we're streaming, I'll come visit your gravesite once a year.
If the views are over 1,000.
Yeah, because there's somebody, I'm not going to mention anyone's name, Alex, that thinks I can't get a video over 1,000 views, which, by the way, is a little over 1,200 now. Matter of fact, we'll get an accurate tote count right now. Just picture in your mind the tote wheels rolling, the numbers flipping. Oh, cool. It's almost sequential. 1, 2, 4, 3.
Anybody ever watch Jerry Lewis?
Nobody caught that. Wow. Watch who? Oh, Jerry Lewis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Labor Day telethon.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, almost sequential. 1, 2, 4, 3. Never mind.
Yes, we get it.
Get yourself behind this march.
Yeah, I remember watching those when I was growing up, and they just kind of lost their appeal, I guess. It was for a good cause. For a real good cause.
Why did they stop that?
Well, he died for one thing.
Well, yeah, the main thing is,
He became uncool.
Yeah, but somebody could have took over.
yeah, he did become very not, well, uncool is a good way of putting it. He lost his popularity. And the world changed.
The local stations here, they did a good job at local, having local. I don't know about anywhere else, but they would do a local. They would go local. And they would go back live, national.
So according to the MDA, they stated too many television station affiliates dropped the annual telethon, and the entertainment acts were no longer good, and the immediately cut back action was vital. So that's why they ended it. Anyone remember when it was announced that it was going to end for good without Googling it?
No,
I cheated. I Googled it. Do what?
I never paid any attention to it, so I wouldn't know.
2015.
Holy fuck.
I know. That's when I read that.
Wow.
I said 83, so touch out of it out.
83.
Sometime in the 60s.
Yeah, it started. When did it start?
Well, I thought they'd keep it going forever because the amount of grease on its there, you could probably run cars, oil refineries. And it tells you how screwed up a country France is. They liked him.
Did we lose somebody? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Josh, maybe?
No, Josh is still here.
No, Josh is here. Alex is here. Natasha's been gone for a while.
Yeah, Natasha left a while ago. I thought I heard someone leave. Maybe I'm hearing things.
I'm here. That's all that counts. This is me and my bad humor. It's official.
That was going to do until I got from about that stuff on the website.
Give him time. He'll be here.
I could actually be, I could actually be a liberal, except I'm not stupid, dumb, and ignorant. For all you liberals. But did you hear the good news? They might get rid of the gas tax for a day.
Yeah, it's being discussed.
And I said might. In other words, well, it's all over.
And if it's only going to be for a day, is that really going to resolve any issues?
No.
They're supposed to drop it 18 cents a gallon.
Well, shit. I was
Wow.
just in time for the 4th of July. Well, remember last 4th of July, they gave us 16 cents back.
And then when it goes back up, it's going to go up the 16 or 18 or whatever cents it is and then some. So I don't think a one-day reduction in the gas tax is really going to help us out that much.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody keep moving around.
Nobody's moving around, Josh. Everyone's staying exactly where they're at.
Because you had your view set on that speaker, not on gallery.
I have what?
Speaker pops to the front. No head outs.
Go find your. Are you on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Upper right-hand corner of Zoom, there's a thing that says View. Click on that and change it to Gallery.
It's on gallery.
Well, nobody should be moving around then. Now, Jim, it might have moved when I spotlighted Jim a while ago, but then it should have went back to where it was at.
I had to put mine back. It doesn't go back on.
Right, you got to put it back to gallery. It won't go back on its own. Another problem with... Yeah, you can put it on speaker, which is kind of annoying sometimes.
It pops up to the front of the speaking, so it's actually... I like it. Oh, oh no, that's Ken. You know.
Yeah, I mean, when the person's talking, it does bring them to the forefront, except for now I'm talking and it's still got your daughter's picture on there, which is weird because I don't look anything like your daughter.
On my screen it doesn't.
Okay, now there's Josh showing up.
When I use that on Zoom, I pin him because I want to be able to see what he's working on in the background. But I don't do that for everybody because I don't need it. I just need it for both people.
I like gallery. It works out the best.
I just switched it to your gallery. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's what I've always, except for when I do the highlighting so people can see what's going on. I do like the gallery view. So let's discuss if I do have to have someone host this for me next week. Is that going to keep my official streak going, or will I have to start a new streak? What do you guys say as a group? Wait, stop. Don't everybody answer at once. I got confused. Please, one at a time.
Yeah.
One.
Yay. Yay. I think it will continue yours. I think it's considered.
Well, I think what I can do, I can stream from the phone, but I can't do Zoom at the same time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one lucky contestant to host the Zoom during that time frame, and that way you guys can still get together. I won't be able to show it over YouTube, but I can do a live stream, and you guys can be on Zoom and say all kind of mean, nasty things about me because I won't be able to hear you.
Will you actually on the fish or just sit in the camera?
Oh, I'll die. Believe me, I will be fishing, and I will be enjoying it, providing the circumstances warrant that. But yes, we've got fishing poles, and I dug out my sleeping bag yesterday, and I ain't gonna go out and buy a tent. I'm fine with sleeping on the mattress on the ground. I have no problems with that. I'll probably do some catfish fishing at night.
You want to sleep out on the ground without a tent.
Yeah, I've done it. I used to do it all the time.
That's real camping there now.
Yeah. I will utilize an air mattress. Before, when I was younger, I never utilized the air mattress, but now that I'm old and gray. Oh, by the way, we have to dye our hair to go camping, which is exactly way above what I guess the squirrels and raccoons and fish and mosquitoes and snakes and all that just want you to have good looking hair.
Yeah.
Sounds like Mom's there.
What color? Purple? Blue?
Yeah, really. I don't know.
Where's it at? You going camping? Is it close to where you live, or is it?
No, it's about an hour and a half away. It's a place called Cornerstone Campgrounds. It's over on the Indiana-Ohio border. And they've got major construction, so we're going to have to wind our way through the countryside to get there, which is fine. I don't mind that either. I'm more looking forward to the fact that the entire family is going to be there. My brother, my sister, my mom, us. Maybe a couple nieces and nephews. It won't be the entire family because the campgrounds isn't that big. I kind of wished I kind of didn't want to get the news today that my cousin passed away, and that just puts a damper on it. But we're looking forward to it. We've taken Mom down there a couple times when we lived in Illinois, but we always brought her back that night. So now she wants to camp, and my mom used to go every weekend for 20 years. She owned a little camper that sat on a private lake, and she camped every weekend, every 3-day holiday. I mean, it was rain, snow, shine, you name it, she was at that camper. So this is not, it's in her blood, so to speak. It's nothing new to her. And it was funny because my dad, who could not stand to be outdoors, would go down during the daylight hours and visit my mom, but as soon as the sun started settling, he's like, going home, see you Monday. And he would go home. My dad never spent one night at the campground overnight. Not one. Apparently the fish cam is not working. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'd love to have a camper, but I'm not good at packing up, trailer and all that. I'd be ready to something.
I would not want to pull a camper. Okay, the fish cam is working now. Let's see what the delay is over to YouTube. Oh, it's not too bad. I don't mind camping under the stars. I don't want to pitch a tent ever again. And if they have cabins with electricity and the internet, that's even better.
Right.
They've got a pretty nice setup down there. Lauren and I've stayed there before with my sister. I'm glad my brother's going because he's anti-camping. He's a lot like my dad in that respect. He just doesn't like to camp. And he bought some gizmo to put on his pickup truck. Looks pretty cool. It's like a pop-up tent. And they've got a mattress that fits in there, so they're going to be comfortable. I'm sure there'll be a few stream here and there, but I'll have to keep in mind you're only allowed 3 a day, and I know there's going to be a big fireworks show on the 3rd, so I do want to stream that live, like nobody else is going to stream fireworks shows that night.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, I mean, everybody and your brother will have fireworks going, television stations and everything
What
else.
if it's raining there?
Good question. I'll be staying in the local hotel if it's raining that night. Well, Greg must know something about the weather I don't know because, believe it or not, there's a 60% chance of thunderstorms that night. I have to discuss this with Mrs. K. That could change things. What is he doing? What we'll do tomorrow night. Well, the show tomorrow night show will be named "Let's Watch Josh and See What He's Doing."
You really want to do that?
No,
You might get 2,000 views if you do that.
that'd be funny. Oh, he's joining. He's joining us over on his tablet or his phone. John, oh my goodness. There is someone I have not seen in a long while. How are you feeling, John? And you can call me Ken if you'd like. It'd make you feel better. You guys probably don't remember John. He's from a couple of the other people that I follow. He got throat cancer, if I remember correctly. I've been sending out emails and asking people, and I have not heard anything. So this is the way my day's gone. This is better than my granddaughter and I's conversation. Seriously. So I hope he answers. I want to see how he's feeling.
You mentioned him before. I remember you mentioned him.
Yeah, I've mentioned him. He shows up every now and then, and it's really good to see that he's here. Oh, good. He finished all his treatments. He's in recovery, and he's slowly getting better. Cool. I'll ask the uncomfortable question. Are you able to talk at all? Or did you lose all of your vocal cords? And then we have a little bit of awkward silence because obviously I'm talking to a text and he's answering me in text. I don't think I have his email. Let me go check to see if I have his email or not. Because if I do, I'm going to send him a Zoom link, even though he may or may not be able to chat with us. I don't remember if I do or not. It looks like I do not. Of course, my email is really screwed up. That's because Alex hacked me and deleted a bunch of things. I was his guinea pig for preparation for Josh.
How because you replied to spam message.
No, I don't reply to spam messages. And I do not have it. I can't talk much, but right. Yeah, cool. We've had you. John has actually been on Zoom before, way back in the day. He actually joined us on a couple weekend shows or streams or whatever you want to call it, and it was really good to have him. Lives down in Louisiana. Super nice guy. Yeah, it's good to see him. Good to see him. Good to hear he's doing better too.
I put over my phone.
Yeah, I kind of figured that since you showed up in portrait mode. And your screen went black. So cool. Yeah, it was great. So, yeah, go ahead, Alex.
No, I was just gonna say, I was just telling Josh we figured that.
Yes, we did.
But it's funny how you'll start talking because you can still hear everybody else, but you'll start talking and forget that you're muted.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna jump out early because I gotta finish packing and get this computer that I use all the time here. I take it to my parents' house because my parents don't have a computer like this, so I gotta start packing this.
Take the whole desktop and monitor and everything?
No. The monitor is on, the two monitors are on an arm that I don't take off. I have two other monitors at my parents' house. I just take the tower, that's it.
Yeah, and the keyboard and mouse, that makes sense. So John said he had...
No, I leave the keyboard and mouse here. I have a keyboard and mouse there, but I do take the webcam.
Okay. So he said he had radiation and chemo. It took the toll on him. He lost over 60 pounds. He's still weak and he can't work, but he's a survivor. That is very true, John. That's the most important thing right there. You are a survivor. It's so good to see you. Shoot me an email. I put my email address in there for you. Shoot me an email. So, Sean, you won't be on tomorrow night, I think you said, right?
I might be. I don't know. I'll definitely be on for my birthday because my dad has some questions for Jim. So.
Good night, John. Thank you so much. It's good to see you, brother. Keep in touch, please. Yeah, that's fine. Then that'd be what, the 24th?
Yeah, that'll be my birthday.
Okay, now I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we ain't singing you happy birthday. It ain't happening.
Yeah, we did that one, but might do it again.
Yeah, Marilyn Dunn said no, she's not going to do it. And Mrs. K will just be confused, so we're not. No, there's no happy birthday. So.
That's fine. All right, good night, everyone.
Good night, Sean.
You know,
It's 12:15 already.
It is, son of a bitch.
Hour and a half. I'm going to cut it short for two reasons. One, the day I've had, and two, I've got a funeral to go to in the morning, and I don't want to look like I've been screaming all night and on Zoom all night. So please, when I leave, don't everybody leave. Stick around and talk to one another. Talk bad about me if you'd like. I can't hear you. I'm leaving.
Okay, let's make fun out of Kim.
It's my understanding that every time I leave, everybody leaves right behind me, and I want to get back to the good old days when I leave, you guys talk for hours upon end.
somebody just left.
Hey, it's already
Yeah,
past
it's-
Who just left?
I got my excuse. It's already past midnight.
I'm running it right now. The outro is going to start, and I'm going to give it to whoever. Probably give it to Robert. Nothing against Alex, but I'll give it to Robert. And then tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Don't ask me Central and Mountain because I don't know.
And the lowest.
I struggle I struggle with Eastern and Pacific. And we will have Doug on here. Hopefully we'll go about an hour with Doug. I'm looking forward to it.